Hey guys, just finished watching Legend of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 9, I think. This is the mid-season finale for Season 2. I'm not sure the name of the title of this episode. Internet's down, so I'm recording this before I forget. Well, it's fresh, the episode. This episode was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing everything happening and that twist at the end, with Rip Hunter. I mean, it's also leaked set photos, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to see too much more, and I was like, oh my god, that's where they get to see him. But those leaked set photos, was not exactly where we first see Rip Hunter, back after the second episode, since the first episode of this season. And it was definitely interesting to see him there, and I definitely can't wait to see him in 1967. As a film director and stuff like that. That's definitely going to be cool to see how that happens, and how long has he been in 1967, and how long has he affected the timeline by him being in 1957. So it was pretty cool seeing that, and seeing all the stuff that goes on in this episode, like Rory, like Heatwave seeing Captain Cold and stuff. Although that was kind of disappointing, though, that we didn't actually get Captain Cold back, or a different version of time travel with Captain Cold back. We just got like Rory seeing him. I think that's kind of a bummer. I think if you're gonna have the guy back, I think it'd be cool to have him in a way more better version than just have someone hallucinate him. I think that's kind of I think it cheapens it out, but whatever. It's still pretty cool. Can't wait to see where this goes. See how things continue on from there. And also seeing would have been nice to see, maybe, I guess, see the closer to Adam changing his suit, since it sounds like he's changing his suit, which I don't know why Ray Palmer's changing his suit. I didn't have any problems with the one that he has right now. But I guess change is always good. We can't wait to see what it looks like, his new suit. And it's cool seeing them dealing with, having Malcolm Merlyn in this episode, which I'm interested to see. Is this Malcolm Merlyn who's Ra's al Ghul, or probably, I forget, if I guess Nis Al Ghul right now is Ra's al Ghul in current Arrow timeline, whereas I don't know if this one is Ra's al Ghul. I don't know. I forget if he's Ra's al Ghul right now. So I definitely kind of forgot about that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Is he Ra's al Ghul, or did he give it to Nisa at this point already? Definitely can't wait to see how things continue from there, and how things go off with everyone having. And it's so cool. I was wondering, with all this Arrow, with what happened last week on Arrow and stuff, or yesterday on Arrow, the big reveal there, how it's interesting that Sarah doesn't have any idea that, spoiler alert for last night's Arrow episode, that Laurel's alive. And I was thinking, with all this stuff that, with all this talk about Sarah not wanting to kill Dark because of, and bring back Laurel and stuff like that, because it would alter the timeline, but what if the things that Dark does is like what makes him so that he never encounters and meets Laurel, because he never, he just changes the timeline, and, I don't know, Laurel never becomes a Black Canary, Oliver doesn't become the Green Arrow or something like that, but by his time traveling. So I guess they got to stop him from doing that. And then maybe that could be, I don't know, I'm just wondering if, because Damien Dark is doing stuff in the past, he doesn't kill Laurel, and that's why we now have Laurel in there. But then he never would have killed Laurel, and Oliver wouldn't be surprised if he saw her last night. So I guess that didn't happen. He did actually kill Laurel, and she's just back somehow. I don't know. There's so much possibilities to go on. Definitely can't wait to see how things continue on from here. And it was cool seeing Jax. Jax kind of told everyone, oh, we found this secret room with a message from Barry from the future and all that stuff full of guns, and no one even blinked an eye at it. I mean, yeah, it was the midst of the situation, but I feel like they should have came back on that, because no one mentioned it. And also like to see what else is in there. There's just that one gun. It looked like it was full of stuff when they were listening to the message when they first found the room. So it's definitely going to be cool to see them. Also see them eventually talk to Rip Hunter about that. Go, dude, what's up with all this room? We've went through all kinds of stuff. You never told us about this room and all this weapons we could have used before on other guys, last season. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how things continue on from here, and see what Rip Hunter's been up to. Also, it would be cool to see if some of his movies get put on online. If they did like some of his clips, it was like YouTube stuff, or see what movies would become if you took a celebrity, a famous director's name or something like that, or what this thing is. And assuming that since the end of the season 1, his like backup plan went into action, so maybe there's gonna be a way for him to come back, and I'm definitely gonna be interested to see how things change as he comes along with the team, and or how they find him and stuff like that, and how things go on. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.